and sisters, remember to wear your masks properly. Remember, if you want to take it off like this. Like this. Don't take it off. Don't try to ease yourself by putting it to your neck, because you can have the disease here. This is why this thing is spreading all over the world. Don't put it on your forehead. Is your forehead, don't catch the corona. It goes through your mouth. So you put it on your forehead, and you put it down on your neck, and you put it on, you're actually eating the virus. Please be careful. Secondly, remember to sanitize. Remember to sanitize properly, fingertips, 20 seconds at least. Move your rings. And if you finish and you just want to make sure, you just rub your hand on your face. On your beard if you have it, just in case. Right? Alright. I wish to, on this, the RK's Guyana Free Media, in the raw, I wish to read you a letter that was published in today's Chronicle, Guyana Chronicle, friends and families. I'm trying to see if I can't find the Guyana Chronicle. Okay. A letter was published here by me today, the 14th, which is Wednesday of October. How fast the month is going. And as I said, this is RK's Guyana Free Media, your brother me, Haji Dr. Roshan Khan, in the raw. One of the things I hate the most, ladies and gentlemen, is when big men, political desperados, and in some cases, men of great idiotic tendencies, because you dislike a person or you dislike a party, you will try to humiliate and embarrass their children. And you try to hurt a man by going after his children. What a total shame and disgrace. And any party that allows something like this, and in this case, the APNO, the PNC is a party which I like, the PNC, that they will allow these things to happen with this new management and administration that they have, that they're destroying themselves. They're putting themselves down into the cauldron of hate and fire and destruction. The PNC is actually, seems to be anti-PNC. Some leaders of the PNC seems to be anti-PNC, like they hate the party. This is my opinion. And the opposition leader needs to pull himself together and stop trying to destroy the People's National Congress. That is my message to him at this point in time. And with men, which you might think you have an Indian supporter by the name of, and others by the name of Mahipal. Who is this guy? He's so desperate. How can a party allow someone like that always doing nastiness and nonsense and embarrassing itself? The People's National Congress is a party of stature and power. But because of despotism, it brings in a certain set of people who got used and abused and destroyed. For example, Moses Nagamutu destroyed it. Destroyed the AFC. Ramchatan destroyed the AFC, and in the process destroying the PNC. The PNC needs to get rid of these acolytes and satellites of hate, desperation, desperatism, and failure, and try to re-engineer itself with proper and positive persons. This is my message to them as a Guyanese of love and justice and fairness. Malik Mahipaull is nothing good to have in any political party. He's too desperate. And Mahipaull, can somebody call him and tell him I have him on here and send this to him? You need to behave yourself. You're saying you know a lot about poultry, right? And you want to turn all the Gaisuko locations into poultry, only poultry. Well, my advice to you as you have a poultry farm and you like poultry is that you must go bagging the poultry dung instead of wasting time affecting people's children. Bag the poultry dung and first of all turn them into compost, bag them and sell them, and you get rich. So you don't have to be quarreling for a government house for an extra month or two. You will become rich because you know how to deal with poultry, and obviously you have to be a specialist in the poultry dung for you to be doing something like this to a man's child, to a man's son. You know, some people try to do that to me in recent times. in the post-election period because I was making certain commentaries, ladies and gentlemen, and they were trying to attack my son, my children. What a despicable set of low-life people they are. Total shameless. People who have respected you, you're alienating yourselves from them PNC with men like Mahipal, Mahipaull. You need to get rid of these guys and find your own people, friends and families. And this is a letter that I sent to the newspapers. Dear editor, as a father of both sons and daughters, it was a bit painful to witness the evil and absolute despotic attempt by parliamentarian Ganesh Mahipaull of the Partnership for National Unity, APNU, to disaffect the Honorable Minister of Local Government and his son. Over the weekend, Mr. Mahipaull was seen spreading a rather awful rumor, making it seem as though the tender of Designs Unlimited had been pushed by the Honorable Minister Dharamlal himself. Designs Unlimited, as I investigated to learn and find out, and as you know, ladies and gentlemen, I am an investigator. Besides that, it is my forte, normal, for me to pick up information from some of the most secretive places like that, by fiat or automation. I just pick them up. It come to me. That's a forte and a strength that I have. So Designs Unlimited is known to have been founded by Mr. Dharamlal's son. And I can add in the piece now, his name is Tariq Dharamlal. It was founded by him when he was 16 in high school. This boy needs applause, compliment, not brain dead idiots like Mahipaull and his acolytes and his news carriers who are taking false information and playing with the information of the ministry to him, and he think he can go and destroy people. In the end, Mahipaull, you will destroy yourself. That is how it works. You'll get some of that later in this, and I know you'll be listening to this, Mahipaull. While we know that politics can be extremely devastating, horrible, and painful, I can only imagine the heartache of this obvious attempt to disaffect the Honorable Minister must have on both the father and son. A very important issue to consider is the fact that this company, as far as my investigation shows, has always been tendering and supplying the Ministry of Local Government and others, including businesses in the private sector and other ministries.